Hello. Hello, how are you? Oh, you are in new home now. Is this your home or your grandpa?
My
Grandpa? Is it your house or your grandpa house?
grandma.
Grandma house. Sure. I see. Most of the students, when they are in summer vacation, they will come back to grandparents' house, right? How long will you stay there? A whole summer? How long will you stay there with your grandparents? For 2 weeks. Okay. Okay, so before we start our lesson, let's play game for you. Choose the game, Fishing Frenzy or Cafe. Really, which one do you want to play? Monster Brawl. Okay. Do you have headphones or earphones? Because your voice, your speaker is not really working well, I think. I cannot really hear you clearly. Do you have headphones or earphones, anything? Okay, let's try the game. You haven't got any points yet. Oh, just one now. Try your best. Okay, so we have the end of the game now. Good job, 10 points. Is it difficult or easy for you? It's not really difficult.
So
Okay. So let's see, what do we have? We have speaking about some new vocabulary today. Let's see. Be supposed to. Okay. Được cho là we are supposed to pay the bills on time. Chúng tôi được cho là hoặc là sẽ cần phải làm gì đó. Okay. We have I'm not supposed to stay out late on weekends. Okay. Weekdays. Được cho là hoặc đáng lẽ ra không gì đó. Okay. So here we have question tags. For example, we have it's hot today, isn't it? Okay. So we use the question tags to turn a statement into a question. We usually add a negative question tag to affirmative statement and affirmative question tag to negative statements. Okay. Can you read for me the next one, the second point? I want to check your speaker and your microphone.
what?
Can you read for me the second sentence, black one, with affirmative?
Second sentence. If I have had nothing to and I have had nothing for breakfast, have I?
And she never.
And she never says thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so to make a question tag, you state a sentence, a statement, and then you put after that a question tag. If the statement is affirmative, so your question tag will be negative. Okay. For example, you don't have to go to school today, do you? Khi mệnh đề đằng trước của mình là câu khẳng định thì câu hỏi đuôi sẽ là phủ định. Còn nếu như mệnh đề trước của mình là phủ định rồi thì câu hỏi đuôi sẽ là khẳng định. Okay? So, okay, and if the sentence includes a modal verbs like can, might, should, will, so we use it in the question tag. Okay. For example, bạn, I will say in Vietnamese and you make a question. Okay. Bạn dự định sẽ đi nghỉ hè vào tháng 6 đúng không? Bạn dự định đi nghỉ hè vào tháng 6 đúng không?
So, you plan.
You are going.
You are going to
Đi nghỉ
you
hè.
are going to have a summer vacation at June.
In June. In June.
In June. Do you?
No, actually, when you say you are going to go on summer vacation in June, you are going. So the question tag will be aren't you. Okay. Mình sẽ phải đảo lại. To be, are you. Vậy là you are become are you. Và ở đằng trước là khẳng định thì đằng sau sẽ là phủ định. Aren't you, okay? Next one, another.
Okay.
Bạn sẽ ở nhà bố mẹ, nhà ông bà 3 tuần, có phải không? Bạn sẽ ở nhà ông bà 3 tuần, có phải không?
you uh, will you stay in your grandparents' house for 3 weeks? Would you?
You will.
You will stay in your grandparents' house for 3 weeks, won't you?
Want you. Yes, correct. Good job. Next one. We have something more. If the sentence includes an auxiliary verb is or have had, we use it in the question tag. For example, các bạn they are leaving, aren't they? You haven't told her, have you? Okay. So, I will say something. For example, bạn đang đi đá bóng với với bạn, đúng vậy không? How to make a sentence with that? Bạn đang đi đá bóng với bạn của mình, đúng vậy không?
Are you playing football with your friend? Aren't you?
No, you are. You have to say
You are.
you are playing football with your friends, aren't you? Okay.
Yes, say aren't you? Say aren't
But
you?
you say the first one is are you? Are you playing? Câu đầu tiên là phải làm một mệnh đề. Câu đầu tiên mình không cần đảo to be lên, okay? So, you are going to you are playing football with your friends, aren't you? Okay? Next one. Bạn có tóc dài, đúng vậy không? Bạn có tóc dài màu đen, đúng không?
You do you have long hair, you
Okay. Normally with body parts, we will have got or has got, right? So you have to say, you have got long hair, haven't you? Okay. You have got. Với body parts, mình sẽ phải dùng nó là have got hoặc là has got. Okay. Next one. Here we have a simple infinitive. Okay, and we have some special cases. For example, be careful, won't you? Don't laugh, will you? Okay, let's be friends, shall we? Okay, so this one will be a special one and you can take a screenshot, and because it have no rules for this one. Okay. So let's see. Let's read the text below and answer the questions. First of all, I need you to read for me this paragraph, and then we will try to answer the questions. Let's start from why studying in Britain. Let's go.
Why studying in Britain? You are sharing a flat with another student. You are having problems with your flatmate because she sometimes leaves that but untidy and dirty. Talk with your flatmate and agree on some for cleaning rota.
Okay. So our situation today. First, are you good at sharing a living space with other people?
Yes.
Yes. So have you ever lived with your friends? like together in a room before?
Yes.
Oh, really? How many friends at that time do you have in a room? Like you together share a room.
Met two my classmates in that I am study. I am studying at the Hanoi at that time. So
Okay. So you got two flatmates, two people in a room, right? So why do you think that you are good at sharing everything when you are living in a space together? Why do you?
I always sharing my room with my friend, and I will not keep it for me and somebody like use this too.
So you are willing to share everything in the house, sharing your food, okay? And I'm kind of easygoing person. Easygoing person đó là một người sống kiểu thoải mái, không yêu cầu hoặc không khó tính, okay? Easygoing person, so I can share everything with my flatmates. Good. Next one. Do you have any problems when you are living together with another people, another person? For example, do you have problems when you are living with your family or when you are staying with your friends?
Yeah, when I stay with my friend, uh, first, first, um, my room dirty and busy, so no one else.
Uh-huh.
So that so
Are, are
for
you
me,
are you a tidy boy or you are untidy one? Untidy.
I am because I'm not so tidy, but I'm also not too untidy.
So I see, I see. Then you will be problems to other people. You don't have any problems with other, but you will be the problems if you are untidy. Okay.
Maybe
Yep. Sometimes, for example, like untidy person, maybe they themselves will be the problems. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. You can change in the future. Okay, here, so we have, it's very important to interact appropriately with a person you are speaking to. For example, you have to listen carefully to what the other person is saying and show interest, okay? For example, you can use some structures like, oh dear, oh, I'm sorry, didn't realize, to empathize with other person. And you can use tag questions like, don't you, isn't it, are you, to elicit the agreement from the other person. Okay, for example, you think our lessons is interesting, don't you? You think that our lessons are interesting, don't you?
yes, is it? What?
You think that our lessons is exciting or interesting, don't you?
Uh, this class is
Yes or no? You for this
sometimes interesting and sometimes
boring. Sometimes super boring, right? Okay, I see, I see. So next one, another. You think that you are handsome, don't you?
No.
No? So you can say full sentence, okay, no, I don't think so. I'm just so-so, like that. Okay. Is this a questions? Now it's your time to do the activities. So number one, you have to read the questions and then for complete it. Okay. Let's go from number one. The flat is great. What else?
The flat is great. The flat is great, isn't it?
Isn't it? Okay, good job. Next one, number two.
You don't really like cleaning, do you? Do you?
Yes, correct. Number three.
If a lot, so, don't you?
Don't you? Don't you? You leave a lot of clothes on the floor, don't you? Next one.
Yeah. I did.
Cooker.
Does it? Does it? Doesn't it?
Doesn't it? We have number four. Can get. Can.
Cannot it?
So you have to say can't it or cannot it. Actually, normally we don't say no, do not you here or cannot hear it. Okay? We have to say don't you or can't it. Với câu hỏi đuôi mình sẽ chỉ dùng đó là viết tắt thôi nhá. We don't say is not it, isn't. We say isn't it. We don't say is not it or do not you or cannot it. We have to say isn't it, don't you or can't it. Okay. Next one, number five.
Number five. We need to talk about Clinton. Needn't we?
Needn't we? Okay, don't we? Why this one? This one is don't we? Why I told you. So we have two different need. So we hear if it's need and verb. Nếu là need cộng verb thì đây là trợ động từ need. So câu hỏi đuôi của nó sẽ là needn't. Ok. Còn nếu như là need cộng với to verb thì sẽ là don't. Nếu như là need cộng to verb thì đây là động từ thường. Động từ thường thì mình sẽ dùng trợ động từ là don't. Ok. Còn nếu như là need cộng verb thì đây là một động năng. So và mình sẽ dùng là needed. Remember, we have two different need. Okay. So we have don't we here. Number 6.
Number 6.
Properly. More
organized than you.
And you?
I'm not I.
I'm not
I.
Okay, I'm not I. We cannot say not in the questions tag also. So this one will have a very special one too. Aren't I? Aren't I? Okay. Một trường hợp đặc biệt đó là nếu như là câu mệnh đề là I am thì câu hỏi sẽ phải là aren't I. Mình sẽ không đọc là I'm not. Hay là okay, so we have aren't I. Next one. We'll listen to a story about student who doing the task in task 1, and then we have to answer 3 questions. Okay. So number 1, we have which specific problems are mentioned, and do the speaker react properly, appropriately to each other? And number 3, what is the outcome of the conversation? Okay, so are you ready? We'll listen now. Just wait a little bit. Okay, so we have 3 questions and you need to listen and
Lesson
answer.
2G, exercises 3 and 4.
Can I have a word with you about something, please?
Sure. What is it?
Well, it's just that I think we need to decide on some rules for cleaning the flat. We want to live together successfully, don't we?
Really? I thought we were living together successfully. What did you have in mind?
I thought perhaps we could have a cleaning rota. We're supposed to keep the flat clean, you know. It's in our contract.
Well, okay. You must feel that I haven't been doing my share of the cleaning then.
Well, it's just that sometimes when you're in a hurry, you leave things in a mess.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm not as tidy as you are then?
Well, yes, I'm afraid I do. I didn't want to bring it up, but you left the kitchen very untidy last Friday evening, before you went away. The sink was full of dirty plates.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. You should have said something earlier. I'll make sure I wash the dishes next time.
The floors and work surfaces also need to be cleaned regularly. Could we possibly agree on some rules for that?
Okay. We could take it in turns to clean the kitchen, couldn't we? You do it one week, I do it the next.
Yes, we ought to clean the bathroom too, and vacuum the carpets.
Okay. Perhaps we could get a cleaner in to do that.
A cleaner? You must be joking. We can't afford that. Why don't we clean the whole flat together once a week? We can do it on a weekday evening.
Okay, I agree. Tuesdays would probably be best for me.
It's settled then.
Okay, so do you want to listen one more time? Or you already have your answers for 3 questions? Okay, let's start with number 1. Which specific problems are mentioned?
I think because one of them are not tidy when they are hurry up, when they share grab think. I remember that.
Okay, first of all, they were talking about the kitchen and the dishwasher, the washing dishes problem. So first of all, we have the kitchen were dirty last Friday, and there were dirty plates in the sink too. Okay, we have 2 problems. And do you think the speaker react properly to each other?
Reaching each other.
Do you think they are using correctly voice, or
Like few apologize.
Okay, next one. So I think it's yes, because they are very calm at the time that they are talking. Number 3, what is outcome of the conversation?
And like they have new first we'll clean the one, and next week is another clean.
So they are agree to clean the flat together, and they set some rules for the flatmates when they are sharing the room and the kitchen together, right? Okay, so anyways, my Zoom is about to out very soon, so please out the Zoom and come back. We'll continue with our lessons. Okay, now Zoom mình vào lại.